of the Apocalypse. This is session 13, where our players will make decisions and what they want to do from here. Last session, all of our players destroyed a dragon, brought Tikal back from a gem, and now they are in Delksdale again, making decisions on what they'd like to do. I'm your host and DM, the Tedster, and we have everybody here today. And we're going to start. All right, so we are starting again. And last time we left off, we watched Zarius go at a game, watched Zarius go ahead and draw cards in the deck of many things. Roctathon, I believe, was there to go ahead and witness what happened, although he may not have known what cards meant what. Outside of that, it is in your court as to what you'd like to do. Let me know what you'd like to do from here.
I want to go around town. I just want to ask them, the people, if they'd be willing to go to other places, set up shop, if there was a foundation for another town. Just want to feel it out. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. It is probably Have you asked the people in your party about Delksdale? Because I think this is your first time coming into Delksdale.
It's also so I get to understand what kind of people I'm dealing with. I'm not telling them any more than I'm trying to figure out what kind of people they are when I ask this question. I'm not telling them any information beyond the question, like anything at all.
Okay. All right, no problem.
My team hasn't said yes to anything, too, so I just want to get a feel to know what I got. So if I bring it up to the team, if they all say no in the village, then it's a dead issue before it started.
Gotcha. So you can move your character around if you'd like to talk to any of the villagers and ask any questions you'd like. You can roll an insight check to see if you believe them, and yeah, we can go from there.
Hi, I was just wondering, have you guys ever tried to do things outside the town? What's out there?
We don't go outside the town. There's no point. Our safety is here.
But safety's where you make it.
It's not safe out there. The mayor believes we should stay here, so we stay here.
Oh, that seems like a really shallow way to look at things. I mean, just because one man says it? Have you wanted to see if there's more out there? If there's more things to have and maybe ways to take care of your family?
We have everything we need here. It's desolate out there. The old man provides us with what we need, and we do what we can here.
Who's the old man?
The old man at the trading post. He runs the trading post.
Just trying to see if I get more information out of that, because I was pretty sure it was the same old man. All right, thank you. I'm guessing I'm going to get the same response from everyone else in town. I'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah, so as you spend some time talking to most of the town, they all seem to have a little bit of a frightful fear of exiting the town walls and going further than where the town forest is. As you gather that information, you spend a good couple of minutes just kind of introducing yourself as a new person. It doesn't seem like they're really confused at the fact that there's a new person here, because they figure that everyone who is able to get in here are at least good in some way, or are supposed to be here, which is kind of strange to you.
All right, I'm going to go back to the group, and I'll bring concepts up to them later.
Okay.
We established an orphanage in this town, you said?
What you have established is that you had let Tikal know that she can set up her blacksmith shop somewhere around where you own land, which is where the lighthouse is. but she had said that that's going to take a couple of days. So if you prefer to, um, with Tikal, you can wait the couple of days, or you can obviously either staying at your lighthouse, or you can role play with the other things that are in this area as well. But Tikal is going to take 2 or 3 days to go ahead and set that up before she can do anything for you.
No, Silly Goose. Or an orphanage. Was there an orphanage in this town or no?
No, not currently.
Okay. I thought there was one. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, could I go to the trading post? I would like to buy $200, 200 gold worth of food, and I'd like to donate it to the people of this town.
As you go to the trading post, the old man who's there greets you and says, "Oh, it's the lucky man who comes here all the time and entertains me. I so appreciate you coming. What can we do for you?"
You smile across my face. Hi, how you doing? You know, I have to say, for some reason I just feel lighter. I feel happier. And I'm looking to say I'd like to donate some food to the poor people of this town. So I was wondering if possibly I could buy about 200 gold worth of food from here and donate it to other people.
Ah, well, that isn't such a bad idea, but let me ask you this. Instead of spending your money on food, why not build more buildings here? You see, if you can come up with 2,000 gold, then we might be able to do more in this town. And it may take a couple of weeks, but we may be able to build some interesting things like an alchemy lab or some other things that may help you in the future.
All right. It'd be something to think about. Hmm.
So it's up to you. I know that you travel with a wandering pack, and obviously they probably run into some gold every now and again. So if you are interested, we'll start building as soon as we have the gold and the resources. But I can only get my materials so much donated to me. I have to obviously spend money, and resources are not cheap, if you know what I mean. So unfortunately.
All right. How about I go ahead here and what if I you know what? What kind of clothing? Here's some pelts and some furs. Do you think maybe you could possibly uh, make some warm clothing?
I will tell you that Tikal is very good at attaching different cloths and materials. If you need to buy the materials from me, you can. They'll keep you warm. And then she'll go ahead and be able to fashion it on whatever you need. I'm guessing you're going north, is that right?
Well, I figured if I go north, I need to protect my party from the cold. So I want to go ahead and start making these items for them. As you can see, I've already got one for myself already made, so I'd like to help them out.
So the cold up north is not natural, but it's not severe enough that you're going to be hurt as long as you have at least some warm clothing on. So I would just suggest to be careful while you go up there. But if you do decide to go ahead and go up there, it is in your best interest to talk to T Cal first.
All right, I'll do that. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
So I'll head to Tikal.
All right. Is there anything else that anybody else is doing as Zarius is role playing at the trading post and as Kimmy is going around talking to the villagers?
Rocktothon's going to meet up with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Everyone, we may have a problem.
What's the problem?
Zarius has drawn another one of those powerful cards from that magic deck, and now he acts strangely.
What do you mean by strangely? What have you seen?
He's more, how do you say, pleasant, smiling, using words like sir. That's not like him.
Well, since he's not hurting anyone at the moment, let's just keep an eye on him. I mean, if it hasn't done anything to us and that we can see to him, there's nothing we can really do about it, but we should at least keep an eye, and if everything's okay, leave it be. Unless we know a way to find out more, I mean, we can only react on what we actually know.
It's possible to ask the old man, but I warn you, he doesn't give away information for nothing.
I'll go give it a try. What does it hurt? He's here in this place, right?
Yes, he is.
Alright, so I go inside and I see him. Hi!
Oh, hello. What can I do for you today?
Wonder if you could give me just a teensy bit of information, okay? One of our members came in here, he pulled a card, and they say he's acting differently. He's okay, right? He's not gonna hurt anyone or be a danger to himself, is he?
Aye, what's a great question. So I would assume that you're with him, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with all of them. They're all really nice. I kind of like him though, but I'm just making sure he's safe.
So I will tell you the story. You see, he traded in a deck of many things, which was surprising to me because I have not seen one in a roughly 130 years. Since I have seen it, it is amusing when I see people pull from it. So I had spread the deck out and let him pull 2 cards for some items that he preferred to have. And he feels more experienced. And he has shifted his thought from a scary, evil type of thought to more of a kind, gentle soul. I think the cards have changed him for the better, but it has amused me greatly. So he has definitely earned my trust. So if you do need anything else, you can let me know.
You know what? You've been really nice so far that I can tell. I'm gonna give you some trust and see where it goes from there. Because you're giving me some trust by giving me this information. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll come back and see what you have to sell sometime. You know? Thank you so much for the info.
Aye, have fun.
You too. Bye bye. I'm checking up on him, and I want to do an insight check.
Absolutely.
My wisdom is 0.
That's okay.
So it's a 14.
Based on your insight, Zarius has never smiled this much before. Passively, you've always seen him as kind of like a person who has just kind of gone with the flow, however the winds have moved him, kind of passively thinking on his own best interests and doing whatever it is that he wants to do for himself. But when he saw you approach, he seemed to almost smile without needing a joke or anything else, which was very strange to you. He's just not acting normal right now.
You look so chipper today. Oh my god, things have changed things have seemed to change. You're so upbeat.
Oh, thank you, lass. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well. You seem to be as well. What are you planning on doing today, you little...
Well, I'm gonna go here, and I'm talking to this fine young lady. I just want to ask her if she could help me fasten some clothing that can keep you and everyone else safe if we ever go north. That's about it. I'm not doing much of anything else.
Okay, tell me if anything changed. Tell me if you need any help, okay?
All right, I think I should be alright. It's on me. I'm gonna make sure I pay for it all. There's no reason why you need to pay for it.
Hey, look, if you're helping others, I have to help you sometime, all right? That's what I do. Now you be good, okay?
All right, get out there and see the world, huh?
Always.
So you asked for me to fashion your armor to be warmer?
Well, I've already got something for that. Yeah,
All right. So,
I have some more materials as well.
So you have a choice. I will do one of two things for free for you because you let me live and let me go.
I indeed.
You have two options. Your first option is I can make whatever it is that you want me to make with the rare materials that you have. Or I can fashion all of your armor, including your friends, for free. It's not going to really be expensive anyway. But I have to make some money anyway, so.
Well, I like to make sure my friends are safe. So if you can go ahead and fashion me some sort of warm clothing, so if we were to go north and they keep them nice and safe, please.
Aye. So, here's what I'll tell you that you should do. Go to the old man and say that you want the Tekiel Warm Special. He'll know what you're talking about, and he will sell you at a discount. So, if you do that, he'll know that I sent you. Make sure you get however many it is that you need for your friends, and then give me a couple days, and I'll be able to do it for you after I have everything set up.
Oh, that's wonderful. I thank you, but also I have another question for you. I have these items here. I was wondering if I don't know if you can fashion something out of it. I got this sack here. It's got all kinds of goo in it that the old man's given me. He told me to give this to you with my dragon's eye and the 4 dragon teeth. And apparently you can make something out of all this. He gave it to me just new.
So here's how it works. And this is what I can do for you. So, by collecting rare materials, I can fashion rare and wondrous things. Because if you look at my hammer, she pulls out her hammer, and it is the most ornate hammer that you have ever seen. You've never seen anything truly and quite remarkable like this hammer. I've been using this hammer for years. It's been found someplace deep and scary, and it allows me to make wondrous items. Now, the items themselves are only going to be as expensive as the items you don't have. So, if you have all of the items for something in particular, it will be next to nothing, because I won't have to buy any other materials from the old man. But the less items that you have for the things that you want me to make, the more expensive it will be. She searches through your bag, and you can hear her kind of make this slimy gook noise as she's fanning her fingers through all the materials. It looks like that you probably have enough for an item called the Afriti chain. I can make this for approximately 100 gold, which is just the cost for me just to make it and forge it. It would just take me a couple of hours and I'll give it to you. Really simple. The teeth can be used for a magnificent weapon. You'll have to let me know what you prefer, and I will look through my things and see if I can make it, but it's going to require a few more materials. And she whispers in your ear, probably from dragons. Other than that, with the dragon eye, Dragon eyes are magical. They can perceive very well. They're great for rings because they take their enchantment and their power and they get forced into the ring itself. It may be a little expensive because you don't really have a band or any other materials to make the ring, but I can make you a nice and fine ring with that. That is up to you.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I'll take the ring.
The ring is going to be about 500 gold. It's going to take me about a couple hours after I have my forge up. So, come back to me in a few days and we will get started on that. In the meantime, over the course of the couple days, if you'd like me to, or if your party would like to, if you want to go rare item hunting, I can teach you guys what to look out for to go ahead and get some items and some items from some probably dead monsters. And then we can go ahead and make them into things for you. It is up to you, but I can teach you how to do it and how to spot it.
All right. Well, here's what we'll do. Could I leave these items here so I don't lose them?
Aye, yes.
All right. That's one. Two. Could you give me a list so I know what I'm looking for, and I can return it to you, get all this done, like it is split.
There's no easy way for me to give you a list because honestly, the hammer seems to craft and it just seems to have a mind of its own. It's strange. It inputs the information into my mind and I start making it. So, my suggestion to you, as silly as this sounds, if a monster looks scary, then there's very likely chance that you might be able to gather some materials from it. If you bring the materials to me, then we can do something for you. But the more materials you have, the more likely a chance it will be easier to find and easier to make some awesome and cool things for you.
Okay, so teach me what items I need to look for.
Okay. So, over the next hour or so, Zarius, you are going to earn a special skill, which is called it's basically rare materials search. Its priority is whatever you prefer to be, based on your stats. So if you prefer to be dexterity, it can be dexterity, and you would be proficient in that.
Huh.
I'm gonna add it to your custom skills now, and you'll see it in D&D Beyond.
Nice.
DM, I'm going to go by the mayor's place.
Okay.
And I want to try going by and detecting good and evil, and I'm going to do the same thing by the trading post. But I want to make sure they don't see me do it. I want to do it outside of his store, but I know it's within 30 feet of where I am.
Yeah, absolutely. When you do it at the mayor's home, you do detect good. And the mayor is home. When you do it at the trading post, you do not detect good or evil.
Got it. Thank you. I'm going to go inside the mayor's place. I want to go talk to the person, because if I get a sense of good, that means they're not human. That's how that normally goes. Unless the DM just did that for the sake that it's a good person. Just want to make sure about that. It's the ability and what it's supposed to get, not you just telling me he's a good person.
It is detecting that he's a good person.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry, I don't want to add confusion to you.
I'm gonna take a. While he's doing all that, I'm gonna start heading to the trading post.
Okay.
To ask for those materials.
Is there anything else that anybody else is doing? So most of you are still at the kind of the front gate, just looking around.
I suggest when we have everyone together, the mayor did want to speak to us. We should do that as soon as possible.
Very well then. Let us hear what he has to say.
Should we take Zarius, or should we wait? Or try to find him?
Let's go find him. We kind of know where he is.
B for now. We don't
Kimmy, you
know
went to
how
speak to him?
he might have changed.
But we also have to keep by our goal. We don't want to make it too well known, and we don't want to leave it unprotected. It is kind of hard to move around.
So maybe we should put this down first.
Let's not leave it alone. If we have to move, we want to take it with us, but at least hide it in some fashion. Give me a sec. Is there any place to rent horses, guys? Something that could carry this while we're here, just for a little bit?
From your passive perception, you don't really see any place where you can get a horse or any sort of area where there's a stable. You do notice a couple guards that have horses, but you feel like they pretty much the soldiers or the guards that are there just take care of them individually.
I'm just gonna ask to make it to the thing since
You
no one-
do.
Okay.
As you get there, the old man greets you and asks, "What do you need?"
Hello. How you doing again?
I see you almost every day now. It's nice.
Agreed. So listen, Tequila sent me over here to ask you for a little favor. I need to know if you have a TKL special.
I have TKL specials. Do you need it warm or cold?
Warm, lad.
How many do you need? I have to check through my my chests to see what I have.
Peer to the left, like kind of past him, to see my party, which is way over yonder, and I'm going to count each one of them. So I'm going to need 5. I'll look at you and say, I need 5. 5 of them, please.
So usually TKL needs usually roughly around 4 or 5 pelts to go ahead and make sure that people stay warm. I have about 25 pelts here, so it would cost you, since you are yourself a very, very striking man who helps me and does everything for me. I'll give
It's all
you
true. It's all true.
I'll give you a discount because it's for Tequila as well. Normally I'd charge you 50 gold, 2 per gold, but I'll charge you 1 per gold, and I'll charge you 25 gold total for all of the pelts.
Sold. I'll do it. Here you go, 25.
He layers out all the pelts, and you can see it's massive. It's probably 50 or 60 pounds in pelts, just taking out from 2 or 3 chests. And his friends are going ahead and grabbing pelts from other places as well to finally have the stack of pelts right there for you.
Could tip them to maybe have your friends, I don't know, follow me over here to TKL, carry this all in one shot?
It's no tip needed. Just tell Takale that it has been paid for, and we'll have my assistants bring it over there when needed. Okay?
All right, I'll do it. Let me. All right, I'll run over there real quick and let her know.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. You're the man. So I'll head over to the Kelly again.
Kimmy, you spoke to the old man?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to know, like, what might have happened after Roctathon was saying something went wrong. So I had him just fill me in on like how the one of the cards of the deck apparently, and it may have changed him for the better. That's what he told me. I'm gonna trust him for now because, from my experience, something bad's happened to me. He hasn't treated me poorly. If I only treat him differently if things ever change, but so far so good.
So a change for the better, you say?
In mind, apparently.
Yes. Does it seem like the old man likes you?
He seems nice to me, and I have no reason to treat him poorly, so I'm gonna keep treating him nice. Kindness begets kindness, rudeness begets rudeness.
Yes, but do be warned that he is he's good at trying to force you to do what he wants you to do.
Hey, look, I always have the option to say no, and if it's something I'm willing to try, certainly. We'll cross that road when we get to it. The bridge. Sorry, oh my god, my sayings are just leaving me.
Should we leave this gold at the tower with a guard? I could guard it because I am truly mighty, but I want to know what everybody thinks.
Whew, role play tonight. All right, I'll talk to the lady here and tell Tikel. All right, paid for the pelts, and the old man is bringing the wink, wink, the Tikel special over here, and to have all that taken care of will be phenomenal. Thank you.
Aye, perfect. So, do you want me to do all of your armor and your friend's armor for free, or do you want me to make that a freety thingy for free? Which would you prefer?
Take care of my friends first, please.
Okay, no problem.
It's the right thing to do.
Sounds good.
Excellent. All right, so that's getting taken care of. And I'll come back with your money to have the other thing paid for in full.
Perfect. So in a couple of days, I'll be able to get started on that. Otherwise, take your time.
I will. Thank you so much, Tikel. The place looks nice. You're making it your own here, huh?
Well, I have a few plans. I do have to set up an anvil and some other resources, but with the right amount of space, which I have been given, and I did talk to the church, and they don't seem to mind the excessive banging. We'll get this going.
Do you need any materials yourself? Can I get anything for you?
I should be okay. But I did hear the old man say something about a possibility of new buildings that could be made with the right amount of gold. So, if you'd like to speak to him, you could.
All right. Yeah, he told me about that already. So I'll keep an eye out for that kind of things. All right. I'm gonna check in with my party and see what they're doing, and I'll try to get back to you with some money right away.
Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so before we head over, I'm gonna try and get Brian over to the side and have a quick talk with him.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry to bother you with this, but it seems this armor I'm wearing is a bit, finicky, if you will. I was wondering if you, by any chance, knew Remove Curse. It's a bit tragic, and it feels as if I may have to take care of this sooner rather than later.
A cursed armor, you say? Yes, I do know that spell. Helm, a great guardian, free this armor from its dreadful fate, and may it protect him in good faith. And I cast Remove Curse on the armor.
Perfect. The armor is not cursed any longer.
Sweet. Sweet.
Let me find out what happens to it when you do that.
It becomes regular armor.
I thought it still maintained a plus something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a regular armor now.
Yeah, there's no pluses. It's just basic without that.
Yep.
If you need something stronger armor, let's try asking the old man and see what he offers for what prices on that.
Yes, well, I was going to ask if I could have my share of the gold so I could stock up on a few supplies, if you will.
I just run over and ask the old man anyway. Chaotic
Young.
You guys do your thing first. I'll do mine after the fact.
She does realize she doesn't have any money for this, doesn't she?
Hey, old man!
Hello, what do you need?
I'm wondering, what's the prices of your armors? I've never really got a full gauge of your stocks or anything and how you sell things. Can you just fill me in on how much things cost? If I wanted some different armors for me or for one of my friends, and maybe weapons and stuff. What do you got here?
Well, all of those are great questions. So, normally your friends have tried to screw me and tattoo me on several occasions for me trying to have fun, but, and he comes in close and whispers to you, that man with the fire in his head has helped me a lot. So, I believe I even owe your party a favor at this point. So, if your party wants anything, just simply tell me what you're looking for, and I will find out if I can sell it to you and what the cost would be. I'm here to help you as much as I can.
Well, from what I understand, somebody wanted some more magically inclined leather armor. Do you happen to have any of that?
I definitely do. However, I would suggest that it is smarter for you to talk to TKL than for me to go ahead and sell you armor. Overall, I can find a simple idiot to buy a magic item from me, but it would be smarter for me to sell you some items that you could bring to Kale, and she will make your armor better over the course of a couple of hours with her special hammer.
So what do I need to help out my little dexterous friend there?
So, does your dexterous friend have at least a leather armor or a studded leather of some kind?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I don't really pay attention to people's clothes so much. I just pay attention to them. Let me go ask him, okay?
Sure.
Hi!
Ah, Lord! Yes,
Hey.
hello.
He says if you buy some ingredients from him, he can get you better armor that can even be improved later, but not by him, by the little blacksmith lady we helped. You know, she can help you as better than he ever could. Apparently, give it a shot. What do you got to lose?
That seems like an interesting idea. I think I'll do it, but after we've taken care of our serious business.
And what's that? Did I miss something? I thought we're gonna go see the mayor. I heard about that. And anything else we're doing?
The mayor should come first. They said it should happen as soon as possible, so we should do it as soon as possible.
Well, I think you should just set it up. It does take a few hours for them to make it, so while they're making it, we can talk to the mayor then and won't waste any time.
My understanding. No, wait. Do I know the state of Tikal's shop in character? Like, out of character, I think she still needs a couple of days to set it up before she can make armor for us.
Well, Zarius has just gotten back. If Zarius is relaying all the information that he knows, then you would know. But I don't want to steal the thunder from Zarius. Zarius, at this point, while Kimmy is explaining that, you should have gotten back by now.
Okay. Hey everyone, how we doing today? All right.
Hey,
Oh boy. So, how you doing? They said you were acting all funny and stuff.
I'm doing well. It's been a beautiful day. You know, I have a surprise for everyone. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I want to take care of you and make sure all of you are safe. So I spent some money. I've been talking to Tikel, and what she's gonna do for us, she's gonna make us some armor against the cold. So she's gonna make us all some warm clothing for us if we ever decide to travel north. It's all on Zerius, huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, lass, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling wonderful,
Has,
actually. Yeah.
Has like something taken over your body, or are you? I don't understand. You seem different. Happy. Happy
Well-
is weird.
Well, you know, I'm not feeling so depressed, maybe. I don't know what it is, but I went over, I saw the old man, and he whipped out that crazy deck, and I drew 2 cards from it. Two cards. And, I don't know, I get a different outlook on things. I don't know, I feel like, just want to help out, be more of a contributing factor to the group, you know? So I went over and took care of a few things for us. And yeah, Tikel's setting up her shop there. It's looking nice, you know? And yeah, you should go over and talk with her. She's got it seems like she can do anything, honestly. And either the old man's got materials for us, you can buy from him, bring to her, and she'll turn it into something for you. Or we can go out there and find some rare items out there for ourselves.
Okay.
We
Could you
should.
maybe eat
I
some
am
berries
interested.
or funny
Nah.
looking mushrooms?
Nah, I never ate some berries. You know, if you like, if you want, maybe I could take you out sometime and we can have some berries if you like. I give you a wink.
Maybe. I mean, they seem to have made you very happy.
Oh,
Whatever it is.
wonderful. You look pretty today. You do something with your hair.
No. Like,
What?
pull some leaves out.
Oh, those leaves that go right with your blushing cheeks. I'll tell you. So what have you all been sitting there waiting? Have you all been waiting for me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to surprise you, so I'm sorry I took so long.
That's okay.
Well, we can visit Tikal later on.
All right,
But it
whatever you want
seems
to do.
that the mayor has something to discuss with us.
Oh, well then let's go see him. You lead the way, Bran. I trust you,
Uh,
whatever you want to do.
We still have to decide what we do with these chests, and if we leave.
I'll
someone
tell you
to
what we
guard
do
them.
with the chests. Let me tell you what we're doing with the chests.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to take these to the lighthouse. I'll watch over them. You talk to the mayor and tell me what he said.
Oh, wait, big guy. Before you take him, I was talking to the old man. Almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Apparently, if we donate any money to the old man who works with the Kel, she and a few people around here can build certain buildings. And that could benefit us in the long run. So think about it. We could basically have her make us like an alchemy shop for better alchemy and potions. Hell, we can even have maybe something for children. If you find those poor children out there that got nowhere to go, boom! We got an orphanage here made for them. What do you think?
That is a good thought. I want to know too if we're doing anything with the keep that is out in the wilderness, so far away.
Well, maybe if we donate a few things enough, perhaps, now I'm saying perhaps, they might help fund us some things out there and build that up. Or she might be able to build us some things we can bring out there.
You do seem strange, but I do appreciate your sentiments.
Why, thank you. You know, you got a wonderful smile.
This is the real only stable source of civilization that we've seen so far. It would be nice to see this town prosper.
Aye, see, you're getting it. See? We pump money into it, build up the economy, and boom! We've saved some people.
I do worry that this old man heading the efforts, he's going to try to put himself on top of... He's trying to put himself in charge.
From the looks of it, he may already be in charge. Isn't everyone already relying on him just for resources in the first place?
I agree.
But if he is the one in charge, and this town grows, so too does the power of the town grow, and thus his power.
Well, then who's in charge? The mayor or him?
There was
Mayor,
a bit of a
but-
dispute between the mayor and the old man, which we settled in favor of the mayor with the lighthouse back then. So I think that in the current state, the mayor should have regained some of his power relative to that of the old man. At least compared to before we arrived.
I do not think this is true. I know very little of the mayor. He seemed like a nice man. But we would have to see if either of them are the ones who should truly be in charge.
Good question.
I
I'm
would
sorry,
like to see this town grow, and I would like to see a good and strong person be in charge of it.
Oh.
Sorry, I was too busy staring at Demi's eyes. Alright. Let's get it going. Let's talk to the mayor for now. He wants to talk to us. Why keep the man waiting? It's rude. Let's not be rude.
You go. I'll take the chests.
Alright.
And
Sort of.
Rockothon is going to pick up one chest under his arm and throw the other one over his shoulder.
Does that like work in terms of weight?
I'll help him out. I immediately go over, pick up something with him. Like, I'll keep guard with him just in case. 2 is better than 1, so we can carry them together. Okay?
Alright. Seems good to me.
All right. See you guys later.
Boy now.
All right. And from here, you want to go to the mayor's home, knock on the door and such?
Aye.
I
Alright.
would assume so, unless the others have anything else.
Alright, doesn't look like it. Everyone who's going to the mayor's home, just move your token near Bran, and we'll make sure that you are part of that. Rockathon and Kimmy, you do notice that Tikal just seems to be very, very busy. She seems to be getting tables ready, just getting stuff ready in general. Riley, are you able to move your character? Alright, Riley may not be here right now. That's okay.
Give me control of his character. I'll move it for now. We live in the
no
same
sweat.
place, so.
Yeah, no problem. Give me 1 second. There you go. You should be able to move his character now.
There we go.
All right. Who is knocking on the door for the mayor's home? Just so I know.
I think Braun should do it.
Yeah, I guess, Zarius told me to lead the way earlier, and, I was sort of enthusiastic about speaking to someone about something important that seemed to be urgent, so I would go first and knock.
All right. You knock on the door, and the mayor seems to just yell out, "Hold on a second! Just give me a second!" You hear some heavy footsteps, and he opens the door. "Ah, it's the adventurers. Well, we have a lot to discuss. Not some good news either. Do you have some time to come in?"
Of course.
He lets you in.
Oh. It's a nice place.
Yeah, well, your gold goes leaps and bounds to go ahead and buy new furniture, thankfully. Whoa. Hey, what's going on, Big Oz?
Was there a fire here or something?
There was a fire. It was very silly. Give me 1 second there, Oz.
Can I sit?
Absolutely. Come sit down, have a seat, and we will go ahead and do the best we can, and I'm going to talk to you about what I would suggest. Big Oz, I believe you donated $5. What would you like today? There's a bunch of things for you to do at the bottom of the screen. Let me know, and whether you want to harm or help the team when they get into battle. As you sit down, the mayor is standing, and he looks like he's in a little bit of a panic. Almost like he's just nervous about what he's about to say. Would anybody like to do an insight check?
Sure.
And Big Oz, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that, bud. Let me know what you'd like to do as far as that donation for the campaign, and we'll go from there. And I'll incorporate it right in as soon as possible. 25. So with the 25 brand, you do notice that the mayor seems to be almost scared out of his shoes. He's kind of really nervous. Big Oz, I will definitely do it. Due to a just out of game note, due to a donation, there is something that is going to happen right now.
Oh Lord!
Have all the donations ended up being bad? Because Every time I hear a bad sound from you guys.
Well, we got a few magic items at the very beginning, but most of them seem to want to cause us problems.
So, a luck check is going to happen to one of the players. We are going to decide who the luck check is for first. It looks like Big Oz is having me decide who the luck check is going to be for. And since Bran, you are talking with the mayor, you are going to be subjected to the luck check. Luck check is a 1d100, and things are going to happen based on this situation, depending on how good or bad this roll is. Good luck. Bran, I'll let you use yours. No, that's okay. I'll let you use yours, Bran. So, Bran, you had a 50-50 chance of something happening. You had passed. So, my conversation is going to be a bit different based on that roll. So, Bran, we have met before. And we have talked about Ubel, and we've talked about the magic that guards our home. And now that you have defeated a dragon and brought Tikal back here, unfortunately Ubel is looking for all of you. I am worried for you, Bran, and I am worried for all of you on what could happen to you if Ubel finds you or any of his goons decide to find you and bring you to his lair. Are you prepared to fight him? Are you prepared to deal with him? Or do you need more time?
Well, from what we know, he seemed to be fairly powerful, so the plan was to keep freeing more people from the gems in which they are imprisoned, and to build up our power with more powerful items as well.
Aye. Well, here's what I will suggest to you, Bran. You are the leader of this group. You are what seems to be the beacon that raises those in need. I have an armor of my people in which I can give you it if it would help. It is plate mail, and it is enchanted with wondrous abilities. I can give it to you as long as you are going to defeat Ubel in the future, and I can trust you with it.
I would be most honored by your trust, and this is indeed the task that we have set out for.
Seems to be a chest that you didn't notice before inside of his home, and the chest itself seems to be very old. You do notice some of the symbols that you've encountered in the past, but this chest doesn't seem to be locked when he goes over and picks it up and opens it. As he goes to it, he pulls out this tremendously beautiful armor. Just catches your eye, and you're just already blown away by the beauty of this thing. I believe that this will help you in what you will do. If you'd like to take it with you, and if you'd like to wear it, it would be my honor and the honor of our family.
I am deeply grateful for this contribution.
And he gives you the armor. You don't know what it does yet.
Oh, Bran, you're looking sharp, lad. Look at you.
Out of character, I don't think I've had enough time to put it on, but I guess.
Oh, I was just saying you look sharp. I haven't even seen the armor yet. You beautiful bastard.
He's not wrong. I'll give him that much.
They choose the right man. Under your protection, we should be fine. Don't worry. I won't let them touch you.
My suggestion to you is that you use your powers as much as possible to prepare yourselves for the outside of here, because it is going to be even scarier as you travel beyond our forest. Please watch your back and make sure that no one follows you, because if any of Ubel's goons find where we are, then Delksdale will be in danger.
I can assure you that we will do our best to avoid Ubel from finding this sanctuary.
Thank you. That is all I had to say to you. I thank you for giving me the gold necessary to fix the home. We don't have an easy way to garnish money ourselves, as the old man has a monopoly on the trading post, but I do run this town very well, and he does respect me now, thanks to your help. So, I do appreciate that, and I am in your debt.
Whatever it takes to help the people.
With this armor you have bestowed upon me, it is I who am in a debt to you, and I shall repay it by vanquishing Ubel.
Thank you. If you need anything from me, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck.
He's a nice man, huh? Alright, see? Alright, so we have someone out there that's trying to kill us. That won't be the first time, huh? What do you think, Bran? Should perhaps maybe we have Tikal build some sort of defenses or something on the outer walls?
It would be best to be safe rather than sorry. Although I do believe that the defenses are already fairly fortified. We can discuss the details with her later.
Aye, alright.
Oh! That is another donation of some kind.
So,
Hold on
who
one
exactly
second.
is this Tikal person that he was talking about?
Big Oz, $10. Holy crap, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Again,
Oh, Tikal?
what would
That's
you
the
like,
lady
bud?
at the White House. We just rescued her. Well, we killed the dragon. We had we released her from the
Let me
jewel.
double
Ah,
check.
sorry,
Let me
brain
choose
fart.
for you.
I mixed it up with the other name.
Audience member could add a common
I
magic
added
item of your
too
choice to
many
the player's
beers
choice
I
to be
was
added to the
sneaking while
game.
we were talking.
Please help DM if it's an obscure item from another book to
You
let us
didn't
know where it's
share?
located.
That's terrible.
Or you can split it up as well.
I have a
So it is
flask.
completely
I
up
told
to
you
you.
this when I met
Give
you
something
people.
to Kimmy. Okay, no problem.
Or I wasn't sober when I met you people and I didn't tell you. I don't know. Things get mixed up sometimes.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
it's
look at
totally
what
fine.
Kimmy
Don't worry about
uses, and I'm going to make sure she gets something that's good. Just give me 1 second.
When I refill it, you'll be the first one to know.
What? And make sure the drinks are on me round one, alright?
Kimmy's equipment. She's got a plate +2, belt
No,
of giant
no.
strength, and a
For
warhammer
new
+1.
friends, I always have to buy the first round.
Let's get her a good warhammer.
It's a date.
Weapon +2.
I'm going to talk to Rockton. What do you know about the town so far? Like, what's going on? And do you want to play any games with them? We're waiting so long for them.
Dusk Crusher is what she's gonna get.
It's not much to say. It's only real bunch of people that I've seen traveling around these strange
Just give me
lands.
1 second. Let me get it
And
for her.
It's a trading post, I'm told, but I don't know
Dusk.
who else they trade with. Maybe lands
Magical.
across the sea.
Dusk.
Maybe we should find out sometime. Hey, you want to play the games? Do you have any cards or anything? Maybe the lady here has cards.
D. Load more.
Let me set these down, and Rocktoothon will let you go up to T-Cal. So, is there any help that you need here? So you've got your hands full with a lot of stuff here.
T-Cal immediately looks at Kimmy. Out of game note, this is a donation incentive that just happened. T-Cal immediately looks at Kimmy and says, "My God, why are you using that cheap weapon?" And she sees the weapon that's on your back. "I have something that can absolutely help you. And honestly, I'm so embarrassed you're wielding that I'm willing to give it to you for free. Are you interested?"
I'm interested, but did you work hard on it? Nothing you work hard on should just be given for free. Is there anything I could do for you, even if it's not money?
Honestly, I think it may have been a remnant of the lair that you were just in. I don't know for sure, but I've had it on me, and I've honestly been looking for someone to use it. And you do look like someone who could use it and have a lot of power behind it.
Well, thank you so much. Just so you know, even though you're giving this for free, if you need something, just ask. You have one free favor from me.
Oh, thank you so much. She gives you the Dusk Crusher. It is a weapon, a warhammer, that requires attunement.
Okay, so I'll attune to it to find out its properties while we wait.
Okay. And I will copy and paste the information of the item in the out-of-game information for you. And thank you again to the person who has done 2 donation incentives this campaign, or this session so far. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Kimmy and congratulations to Bran, and we will move on.
Rocktoothon chuckles. Seems you have a proper weapon now.
It's so pretty. Oh my god. I never thought I'd see one like this. Hell, I was lucky to even get out here, I swear.
I didn't think to use the word pretty for Warhammer.
Hey,
But
look.
yes, it does seem like a fine weapon.
Hey, when you take care of your weapons and they shimmer, they're pretty.
You've been
By the
following
way,
since...
does my weapon look like it's been taken care of?
It does. It looks like it's been taken care of for a very long time. It does look shiny and pristine, and just as a passive perception, you figure that because Tikale treats all of her weapons with prestige and accuracy, that it's very likely that Tikale has taken care of anything that's been on her since then. Oz, you've been following since
Okay, I
2015.
just wanted to make sure, because if I'm saying it and the weapon doesn't look nice, then I messed up.
No, it definitely looks beautiful.
I've also posted a link to an image of it on Discord.
Yeah, I don't have a street follow age.
So Rocktoothon can
Sorry, bud.
offer to help where he can, setting up the forge. T-Cal, I too have some skill with smithing. if you require assistance in any of the jobs, you are helping us quite a bit, and I would like to help out in kind.
Ah. Well, if you'd like to witness how I do things, you absolutely can. I'll be honest, though. The hammer that I have almost has a mind of its own. So I just think of what I can do with the ingredients that you give me, and I just make the item. And I always ask beforehand. So I can do the best I can for you, but I just appreciate being out of that and just being able to stretch my legs.
I would like to learn anything you are willing to teach.
Well, I am willing to teach all of you how to spot rare ingredients on different types of mean and nasty things. If you'd like to go ahead and find more ingredients instead of buying them from the old man, it might be in your best interest. And then you can come back here and I can make whatever it is that you'd like me to make. The scarier the monster, the better the things that usually it has. Scales and eyes and heads and let me not go too too far ahead of myself.
That would be a useful skill, but so too would I like to learn of the actual craft itself.
Well, I can do the best I can to teach you how I use my hammer for the better with my smith's tools, with my specialized smith's tools, and then from there, if you prefer, it may help you to go further using your smith's tools.
I thank you.
All right, you will see what happens in a couple days once we make that time warp as you examine T-Cal's method of smithing. Tiekal.
So DM, I'm going to buy a well, for lack of better words, a sheath for the hammer, something that would actually block the light, because it seems to have infinite active, but while active emits light, and I only have the +2 while the light's emitted. So I need something that will hide the light until I can pull it out. I'm going to ask the old man about that.
Tikal, when she gives you the weapon, already came with a sheath, so you'll have it. That won't be an issue at all. It's how she carried it.
Okay, because like I said, it does immediately have radiance. So if I don't have a proper sheath, it's immediately gonna be like, "Hey, enemies, right here! Hey, look at me!"
Exactly.
Okay, just want to make sure about that.
No problem. I'll talk to you, Oz. I appreciate the effort and I appreciate the donations.
Also, you can use an action to make the radiant head disappear.
I lose the +2.
You can bring it back.
I'm gonna die if you do that. I'm gonna die.
I said it was a bonus action to turn the light on.
I believe it's an action. Let me go.
I thought it said a bonus action on it.
Oh, bonus. Oh, sure. Then never mind. Cool. Either way.
It's an action to make it disappear and a bonus action to bring it back.
It'll be a problem later, but at the moment it's fine.
There you go. So you've done everything that you can do in the mayor's home, and you've talked to TCal. Is there anything else you'd like to do in general? I'm just waiting on you guys. You guys just let me know if you want to spend the next couple days with TCal, doing what you need to do, and then I will change some things.
After going to the mayor's home, or basically going from the mayor's home to the lighthouse, I would have asked Tikal about the armor that I just got, but I don't know if you want to roleplay that or just give me the information.
That is up to you. There is going to be a couple days going through, so if you wanted to spend one of the long rests that you have to find out what it did as well, it's really completely your call.
Well, I do want to find out what it is.
Yep. So you have a couple different options. You can talk to TKL if you want to have a roleplay interaction, or you can kind of hold on to it and wait until you go through a long rest, whichever you prefer.
Well, it's going to be more natural to actually talk to the person who knows things. So, as usual, I will make that decision as my character would.
Sounds good.
And so I'll talk to Tikal.
All right, what can I do for you, Brad?
I have just been given this armor, and I show Tikal the plate armor. And I was curious if you could tell me what it does. You do seem to be quite proficient in armors, after all.
I know this armor. Actually, this you got from the mayor's, didn't you?
Yes, indeed I did.
Let me see it for a second. Let me show you something. Do you hand her the armor?
Yeah.
When you hand her the armor, she flips it over and shows you that inside of the armor portion, there seems to be an etched 2 letters, TS. You see this? I made him this. This is armor from long ago. He must entrust you with something in order for him to give you this. This is the best plate armor I've ever made.
It is truly impressive.
I feel like this will be able to defend even the mightiest of blows. This armor in particular. So, definitely treat it with respect, because it's not going to be easy to fix it if it does break. Just as an out-of-game note, it is a +3 plate armor.
I shall treat it with the utmost care. So, out of game, I'm going to assume that I'll use this plate armor now. And I have a +2 scale mail that someone else could use then. It's medium armor.
You can talk with your party while the transition happens for the next couple of days. If there's anyone who wants to use your old armor, I'm gonna add your regular new plate armor right now.
Well, I was curious. At a game, I noticed there's a list of things we've had here that the DM posted. There was it says somewhere here, a studded armor with +2 on it. Is that still available amongst the group, or does someone have that?
Honestly, I thought you already did.
Sorry, what was still available?
It shows here on the 17th, Ted listed everything that the items that last week after we were finished doing everything we did, there's a bunch of items that he posted that the group has.
Yeah, that.
One is a studded leather with a +2 on it. I was curious if no one has that or is using it, if I could get that. Because I would really like to have. That'd be really great to have another +2 on my AC if no one is using it.
I know I didn't take it. We gave something to Riley, but that was the cursed one. Was not that the +2 studded, or was that
No,
something
that's
different?
the first line in the message. So.
No, it's freestanding. I actually thought he
Second
already
one
took
has
it,
that.
but apparently not. He doesn't have it then.
Well, I will let you you guys work on that stuff, and yeah.
Because there is, well, Riley has the one that was called the studded leather of vulnerability. That's what it says here. So if no one has it, I would like to permission from the group. It would be very cool if I could obtain that.
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
So anyone who uses medium armor who has use for my +2 scale mail?
I unfortunately can't use medium armor, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in that.
Everyone's just light or heavy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, pretty much. Awesome.
I guess we can then either have it as either leave it as a reserve or sell it.
Which item?
The +2 scale mail that I was wearing up to now. It's medium armor. AC 14 +2 dex modifier +2 from being a magic item. I mean, dex modifier up to +2.
Well, if we make a note of it and stash it somewhere in case someone wants it in the future, like stash it in the lighthouse.
The scale mail have disadvantage for like sneak, stealth, and all that. Yep, it
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Which means probably can't pull it. It's a heavy.
Well, it's a medium armor, but it does have disadvantage for stealth checks.
Yeah. I'll just see if this chick will help me get different armor then. But it is good to have something on the back just in case.
Awesome. If you are all done with the inventory rearranging, I think we got the Dust Crusher in there. I saw that. It was good. I am ready to move on through the next couple days for you. Just let you know what happens.
So I'm actually gonna go over and see if she would be able to hook me up with magic armor for the studded leather.
Tikal talks to you and says, if you'd like me to make something with the studded leather that you have, I can, but you don't really have any ingredients for me to do anything with it. So you'd have to buy some ingredients from the old man, or I can buy them for you. What do you prefer to do?
Well, I wasn't exactly sure what kind of ingredients you would need. I was coming to you to find out in the first place.
Honestly, I'm sorry that I have to beat around the bush, but I don't know myself. When I take my hammer and I put it close to the armor, it tells me what I need to go ahead and use it, and I know that you're missing a decent sized portion of things. But you also need to tell me, what do you want the armor to be able to do? So, my suggestion to you, as vague as this may sound, is do the best you can to find whatever you can, and I will do my best to try to make the armor as good as it can be. And yeah, that's what I can do for you.
Okay. Well, I was planning to go shopping anyways, so I can probably see whatever the man can help me out with, and I'll get back to you when I can.
Perfect.
Alright, so gonna have to go over to everyone else who's there. So, looks like I'm going to be going on a bit of a shopping trip. I wanted to know if I could have a bit of the gold we found. That way I can make a few purchases.
Perhaps now is the time to split it evenly.
I am more than okay with that.
Question for the DM: How much gold did we bring back in total?
I believe in the chests themselves were 4,000 gold pieces.
So we had 2,000 in each chest because we have 2 other chests that we hid in the other place.
That's correct. And if that's a verbal faux pas, then I'm sticking with what I'm saying now.
Just covering all bases.
Yep, no problem.
I don't see a problem with letting him have some of the gold. He did fight a dragon with us when he could just ran away. Let's at least, if we're dividing the gold up evenly, do it in a more secluded place. Is there any place we can actually, hide together and do this?
We need a more secluded place than their house?
I see us all by the lighthouse. I didn't know we were at the house. I spent the whole time trying to put the weapon in.
We're inside the lighthouse.
Fine that if they live there, we're cool.
We're gonna have to find a room that we can lock.
In the lighthouse itself, you do notice that you can shut the door. And honestly, when you walked in with big chests that jingled as if there was a lot of money in it, nobody in town seemed to pay any mind. So you may decide on what you'd like to do, if you want to be more private about it or not. Zarius, are you still in the mayor's home, or are you with your party?
I'm with the party.
Okay, no problem.
I wasn't sure how long it was taking for me to walk over. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should definitely be over there now.
I was coming over to check on the jacket she was making for everybody.
Tikal, when she sees you, Zaria says, I am not done just yet with my setup, But once I'm set up, we're going to go ahead and make sure everybody is nice and warm and toasty for anything that's coming up. You can thank this man for all of that.
Thanks is given, Zarius.
No, thank you. Indeed, it's my pleasure.
Raktothon wants to confront Bran at some point. Hey, Bran. Can we talk?
Of course. What is it?
I heard what Tikal said about that armor. I wanted to know why it was that you were given such a legendary piece of protection.
In the essence, the mayor asked us to embark on the quest that we were on already. He heard of, or noticed that Ubel was increasing his activity and was possibly looking for us because we slayed the dragon, and thus he was worried, and in order to persuade us to fight against Ubel and make sure that no harm comes to the town, he gave me this armor as a sign of trust.
You said maybe. How sure of he was this? Of this was he? Raktothon's eyes are wide. The old man told us that he would know when we freed Tikal. Was there any other information? Does he know where we are?
The mayor said we should be on the lookout for Ubel's goons that might follow us to Darkstale, and that we should take care not to lead him here, so I don't think he would know our location here.
Oh,
At
well,
least not from what
I'll do
they-
more than look out for them. But then, at this point, maybe we should not trust anyone else that we find out in the wilderness.
It would indeed be wise to be cautious.
All right. If you are ready, then we will shift to the next couple of days, and I'll describe to you what happened.
I'm just gonna sell my old shield and my old armor, so we'll deal the money with that later. Okay.
Sounds good.
And if we have time, I'm just gonna take the gold and go make a purchase with the trading post guy. I'm gonna need the ingredients, and I want to buy some more rituals.
So the ritual costs are going to be the same as anything that would normally be necessary for the ritual costs. So if you need 25 gold of this or 50 gold of this, he's going to sell them to you straight up because he knows you're part of the group. He will sell you the parts that are necessary to make the armor that you propose for an additional 500 gold pieces. So you can make a decision as to whether or not you want to do that. There's no roleplay that really needs to be necessary. It's just that's what he can do. So for you, if you want to go that route, if you don't, that's okay, but it's completely up to you.
And how much would it cost for the spell scrolls for the actual rituals?
Which rituals are you attempting to get for them?
Tensor's floating disc, detect magic, and either unseen servant or risk packet.
So how the rituals work is they'll tell you either if it needs a specific amount of gold worth of items or they may not. So for example, Tensor's floating disc just says a drop of mercury. Realistically speaking, any ritual components that are low level, like first level components, they're going to cost you about 25 gold. Anything that's higher, third, fourth, fifth level, it's going to be based on the level of the spell. It would be 25 gold per additional level, unless it specifies what gold requirement would be required.
Yeah, I figured if anything, I could, so long as they're not consumable, I can just grab a component pouch and be fine. It's just I actually have to buy the spell scrolls to write them into my ritual book so
Oh,
that I can cast them.
that makes sense. I apologize. The spell scrolls themselves. Let me just double check that. It is based off of the spell level. So first cantrip and first level scrolls are going to cost 10 gold. Second and third level spells are going to be more. Fourth and fifth are more. Sixth and seventh, eighth are super expensive, and ninth is going to be tremendously expensive. What level are the for the scrolls? What level are the rituals?
So most of them are level 1s, and I have a couple level 2s in there.
So all the level 1s and level 2s are only going to cost you 10 gold each. And there you go.
Okay. And since I don't have enough to actually afford the armor right now, I can probably just buy.
Sounds good.
Wait, hold on, there's a conversation going on, so I'm confused now. Alright, so on hand, do we have 4,000 or do we have 2,000?
You have 4,000 gold. Right now, in the chests, there are 2,000 gold in each chest. There may have been a verification by Demibird, because she's got a smarter brain than me, but I like it that you guys have 4,000 gold with you. So I'm going to stick with the 4,000 gold that you have with you in both chests. So that's what you currently have. So total, between all of you in those chests, are 4,000 gold pieces. Otherwise, you guys do you.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the old man and I'm gonna sell my old armor and my old hammer. The +1 hammer and the plate I had.
Sounds good. What type of plate did you have?
Full plate.
For the full plate, he's going to give you 250 gold. For the +1 more hammer, he's going to give you 200 gold. That's 450 additional gold that is in your pocket.
Yep, I'm adding it all up now. I'm gonna put it into my character sheet. Thank you.
I will also go and sell my old chainmail.
What chainmail did you have?
Just the regular chainmail from the start. I hadn't dropped or sold it yet.
He's going to give you 25 gold for that chainmail.
So I'm gonna actually buy the materials for the armor then.
No problem.
Looks like I actually have enough.
All right.
Riley, I'll give you an extra. You need 50 gold per. I'll give you 100 gold for 2 more ritual casts.
All right. Okay. Give me a sec.
There we go. I took 100 off of mine, so you have that for your 2 more ritual casts. I'm done.
I'm gonna have to give part of it back. That was just for the components for the ritual, but I can just buy a component pouch and call it a day.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Did we separate the money just yet?
It looks like through chat you guys did. The information is in the out of game information in Discord.
Yep.
Ooh, can I buy a tent? I remember having this discussion last week about we should have tents.
She is absolutely correct.
I have no idea how much they are. Check.
You do notice that that the good news is that the trading post is, simply put, one of the most expansive trading posts that you've ever seen. So finding a tent is not that difficult.
I see listed in the handbook that a 2-person tent costs 2 gold pieces, so I'd like one of those, please.
Yep, he will give you.
And it will be extremely roomy, and it could probably fit 3 of me in there, maybe 4.
Perfect. He will give you for 2 gold.
I'll do the same, and I'll tell her I'll carry her supplies as well. I should have more ability to carry weight than she does. If she likes. It's her choice.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Still yours, just holding it.
All right. If there's nothing else you'd like to do, I'm going to move ahead a few days. It's okay if you want to do things between the days, but I'm going to go through the process of what happens between those days.
Should I pay the woman to do that item real quick, the 500? I have the gold.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was only 100 gold for the item because you have all the components necessary. Unless you meant the ring, you want to do the ring instead of the armor was 100 gold and the ring was 500 gold.
Okay, so I got the 5 things being made, right? Was free.
Mm-hmm.
The armor will be 100. So yeah, I have the full 600. I'll give it all the 600 to her.
Okay.
So both items, please.
All right, we'll do that in just a second, and that will be done once the few days have passed and we transfer over. Just getting the typing ready. Hold on 1 second. And the chain. That was to Riley. You gathered the ingredients for the studded leather, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making sure. And that was to upgrade your studded leather +2. Is that correct?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, I just want to make sure my brain was in the right place for that. Cool. So, from here, a few days pass. Roctathon watched Tikal and talked to her constantly to go ahead and gather more information as to how to use his tools more effectively. Actively, Was there anyone who wanted to actively talk to TCal to learn how to search and see if there's anything rare on a monster that you can bring back to TCal?
I will.
Bran will try to learn that as well.
Okay, so I have Bran. That was Riley, right? That talked just now.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Is there anybody else working with her to find out that information? Perfect. Okay. So the two of you will find out that information. I will add that to your character sheet. In the meantime, Roctathon, due to learning and getting more information as to how to hit your mark and how to do everything with your tools, you're going to gain a bonus to whenever you decide to go ahead and make anything yourself. That has already been added to your character sheet. If you do not see it yet, just reload, and it should be added to your custom skills.
I do see it, thank you.
From there, she has set everything up. And you should see where it's set up. You can re-add yourselves to this particular map. You've been removed because it's a new map with her things there. But this is a few days later, and she set everything up where it's going to be. From there, she is going to work on some of your armor and items. And this is going to take just a little bit of time. As she makes your items, she asks for all of your armor, and she is affixing the pelts on them to make sure that you stay as warm as humanly possible as she goes ahead and makes everything. From there, in the out-of-game information, the listed items are given back to you based on the players to the next to it. Zarius has an Afridi chain and a ring of protection. And Riley, you notice that your studded leather is now +3 versus +2.
Woman, I don't know how you do it, but you are definitely a godsend.
I do the best I can with what I have. If you do find any more materials, please let me know, and I will do the best I can with what I have. But just keep in mind that it's a scary world out there, so just stay alive, will you?
Oh, I'll definitely try. Between my old friends and new friends and my new trusty stick, we're all good. Things will be better than it has been before.
I agree.
Darius is... So from here, TKL has her smithy set up. This will be set up permanently for you to go ahead and do what you like to do with it. From here, you may make a decision as to what you like to do, but you're still in Delksdale, and I am currently adding the extra skills to the particular players who have spent time with TKL, and yeah.
Question for the DM. The fur was added to people's armors, right?
That's correct.
Can I assume the Rockothon's got like a coat or something since he doesn't wear armor?
Yeah, she would have just made sure that the pelts were all together and sewn together specifically for you. So you're just wearing pelts.
Gotcha.
Um, real quick. Oh, it's a kill. I was wondering. I've got the challenge here for it if you're up for it.
Oh,
Is it possible that you can take this ring of protection and somehow imbue its power into this armor that I'm wearing right now?
let me see. She looks very keen into your armor. Well, you have a pretty weak studded leather. I mean, is there if you'd like to, why don't you buy some materials from the old man, and then go from there, and I'll just make your studded leather better with the ring of protection as well.
I'll go higher than +2, huh?
Well, I don't know about that. I'll do the best I can. The ring itself is pretty good, but I'll do the best I can.
Fair enough. Let me see what I can do. Well, can I just pay you? You get the supplies from him? Or do I need
No,
to
that's
walk
fine.
over?
No, I can do that. So you're gonna have to let me use some of your bones as well. Did you have dragon bones? I'm looking through here.
I got 4 dragon teeth, eh?
Ah, that's good enough. Do you happen to have any scale mail at all? Do you have anything that I can use? Do you have anything that's a dragon armor at all?
Well, I happen to have this new chain you made for me, the Efreet chain. I mean, I can go. Let me go over to the old man and see what he has. Maybe I can purchase something.
Okay.
You're saying looking for some sort of scale mail. Is that what you're saying?
Well, ask him if he has any dragon scales that are available, or offer to trade him the Afriti chain that you have.
I have dragon scales too as well.
Oh, well, I mean, if you have dragon scales, I mean, I can use those on your armor.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
I took it from the dragon we fought. I took the eye, 4 teeth, and some scales.
Aye, okay. Well, give them to me, and I'll start hammering away, and then give me your armor, obviously.
All right, there you go.
All right, just give me a minute. She gives you back the studded leather, and it's probably the nicest studded leather that you've ever seen in a long time. The leather that she gives you is a +2 studded leather. It's already been added to your inventory and automatically been equipped for you as well.
So +2 additional.
Yeah, it's a studded leather +2, so your AC is now 18.
Oh, I already have. All right. I already have studded leather +2. All right, no problem.
I want to ask her about my shield to see if I can make it better.
No, because the leather I gave you is already a +2 studded leather as already.
Oh, then it would be a +3 studded leather.
Is that all right? That's better.
Aye, for the shield, you know, I'll be honest, I don't know if the old man's going to have any more materials right now. You can ask him, but he's looking over here like we bought him out of house and home. So why don't you go over there and ask him if he's got anything else? But I don't know if he's going to have anything else.
All right, I go there. Hi, back again.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I heard a demand to come to for supplies, especially with making new things. I mean, I'm trying to work on this shield. Do you have anything for me?
So, unfortunately, I am out. So, he points at the dockhand's home. The dock hand always goes out and collects new people and new items for me. Then he sells them to me, and then I give them to anybody who needs them, and obviously I sell them however I can. But I am out of materials at this time. So Tikil is going to have a hard time making anything without you finding some stuff either for her or if you wait a little longer. I believe that the dockhand is going out next week and should be back a week later. So in 2 weeks, I might have more materials. It is up to you if you'd like to wait or if you want to find some materials yourself.
I'll do a little of both. I'm gonna go check out for materials, and if you have something that can help me out even a little bit, I'll take what I can get. Thank you. Do you have any potions too? I want to give him 100 gold for 2 potions.
Let me check. He goes through his items. And he's digging very rapidly. And he hands you a potion. He says, "This can do fairly well to heal you. Now, these potions are pretty potent. Did you want me to give you a few less potent potions, or would you like me to give you one very potent potion?"
I'll take 1 regular potion and maybe 1 potent. Just in case one of my friends goes down. I care more about them than I care about myself getting hurt. It's what I gotta do.
He gives you 1 potion of healing, and he gives you 1 potion of supreme healing.
How much is Supreme running me? Well, how much altogether? Because I don't know if I have the gold for both. Supreme is high.
The supreme healing is going to cost 125 gold. The regular healing potion is going to cost 15 gold.
So 140 gold in total. Okay, I'll take both.
Sounds good. All right. From here, what would you guys like to do? It looks like Tikil is out of ingredients other than the ones that you physically have left. And outside of that, the old man seems to be out of ingredients. And you can either leave the town, you can go exploring, whatever you'd like to do.
I am going to the gate. I'm ready to venture out. Where? I guess we should start deciding now.
That's a good question. Just want to gather, make sure that everyone is okay with leaving, and then as long as you move towards the gate, you're ready to leave, and then we'll move to the map screen. Is Kimmy ready, or do you need to do a little more things?
I'm ready. I'm gonna go.
All right. So from here, there are a couple things that you can do. Let me know what you'd like to do from here. We're on the map screen, and let me know what direction you're planning on going.
Should we go back for the gold that we buried?
I was actually going to suggest that.
Since we are equipped, maybe we should go into the north, see if we could find out about this dragon, and on our way back we can go for our buried gold.
I'm okay with the suggestion. What do you guys think?
Yes, don't all speak at once.
Zarim, Zarius, and Tallbird, you have to reply as to where you'd like to go or what you'd like to do.
I'm easy. I thought we were going up north.
North of it.
Whatever, I'm good.
I need to take care of something in the house. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All right.
I think we should look for another dragon to free the next person from the gem that we have already obtained.
That's what I suggest. More or less. So we are headed north.
All
I
right.
hear no one saying opposite.
I wanted to go north to begin with. I kept bringing it up many times, so just let you guys choose what you guys want to do.
I call shotgun.
In what? What?
Shotgun on what? In the first place, what are guns? Anyway, I guess we'll go to the cave, which is slightly closer than the forest. And I mean, it's closer from the keep as well, but I don't know if that matters to anyone.
It matters to me. Because we're going to have to go back there one day.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We need to
5,
make it into some sort of
6,
boat.
7, 8. So it's going to be 8 days journey to the cave. That's 8 days of unsafe travel. Otherwise, there's 3 days of safe travel.
So each night, I want to make sure that we cast Alarm and also Moon's Tiny Hut.
Okay, that will change your percentages to make it a bit better for you odds-wise of not attracting attention from evildoers. When you are ready, we will start to move, and I will let you know when to roll a percentile.
Actually, before we start the trip, I'm going to also cast Find Familiar. It's going to be like a hawk. That way, if we need to, I can get a bird's eye view.
Okay. All right. So here is what is day 1. Here is day 2. Here is day 3. And then we are going to have a percentage die rolled on day 4, which is right here. With a 55%, that is actually increased to 70% because of your increasing. So the good news for you is that there is no difficulty. You don't spot anything. The hawk doesn't spot anything. Everything seems to be okay. You do notice that there is a spring in this area, so if you'd like to go ahead and refill your water skins, you can. Outside of that, we're just going to move on. And we are here now. Go ahead and roll a percentile for me. $39. So 39 gets increased. 49 to 54. Kimmy, your hawk notices that there seems to be an animal that's trapped in a trap that's designed to not kill it, but to keep it in place until somebody finds it. Did you want to let the animal go, or did you want to just simply walk away?
First I want the hawk to take a scout of the area to see if there's anyone nearby. There may be someone just trying to use that as an ambush.
Yeah, I want to know if it's I kind of want to know if it's a hunter's trap. If it's a regular hunter's trap and there's signs that there are hunters around, that's fine. But if there's other signs of things, please find out, because I don't want to leave a poor animal there, and it could have been a trap that's been left behind. Sometimes hunters leave things around.
So these are normally designed so that I'm going to give you as much information as humanly possible. I know in D&D you want to investigate, you want to go through it. I can do as much as I can before you may lose out on an opportunity to do something during the event that happens. So you do notice, just based on your passive perception, that the trap itself was made to keep the animal there, but not to harm it. You're not sure whether or not what that may mean. It just seems to keep the animal in place, and there seems to be an easy lever to take the animal out. It does look like a fox of some kind, what you would recognize as a fox, but you're not entirely sure.
I go over, I do detect good and evil. If it's fey or something, I would also know.
You can't seem to detect anything. There seems to be something that blocks it, but you're not entirely sure.
Something that blocks it. I'm going to try to talk to it at this point, because nothing should block that. Hi! Who are you?
It growls at you.
Do you want my help or not?
It seems to roll a insight check for me.
I'm going to give myself guidance. Let me roll guidance. That's an 18 total.
You see it seem to move its head towards the latch that would let it go, and almost point at it with its head and look back at you.
All right. Listen, little guy. This better not come back to bite me. I can't leave a little cute animal there. I just can't do it. It's not in my nature. Okay? I'll walk over and I pull the thing. I pull the lash down and let it go. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Bye, little guy.
The fox immediately bursts out of the cage at first and looks at you almost with a kind look, like a thank you, and then leaves.
Bye, little guy. Someone's probably going to be hungry now, too, but I can't leave cute animals in cages. Just can't do it. And walk away. Happy the animal's set free, but I know it's going to hurt somebody else probably, but I'm like, you go, little guy. You go.
All right, next event. Roll a D100 for me. All right, I'm going to take Brand's because his was first.
Yes, we don't have to deal with the 14.
Thank the Lord.
So with a 62, you do notice that the fox seems to be back. It seems like the fox has killed a deer and left it there for the party. The kill seems fresh, and you notice that with a little bit of survival ingenuity, that you're going to be able to make some rations out of this.
I walk over to the fox. How did you kill that? What the? You're vicious and strong, aren't you?
We're keeping him. His name is Fluffle McFluffleson. He's staying.
Yes, do you want to stay with this little guy? Do you? You seem really powerful.
The fox looks at you and then leaves. Doesn't seem to nod.
Bye,
surprised-
Fluffles!
Bye. I'm surprised you didn't have to attack me. Bye.
For those that would like to go ahead and get more rations, from this point, roll a survival check. Anything above a 15 will get you 3 rations. Anything under a 15 will get you 1 ration.
Yeah, it's a negatory.
So you get 1, no matter what, even if it's under 15, you'll get at least 1 ration. Otherwise, above 15, you're going to get 3 rations.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I will roll for Zarius. And Zarius will get 1 ration. And Demibird, you'll get 1 ration.
All right, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Much.
So Zarius, you got 1 ration from the deer that was killed by a wolf. Or, I'm sorry, by a fox. It's a long story. So from there, I need a percentage check. We are right here.
Anyone but me, please.
Who hasn't rolled yet?
Kimmy, 82. 82 becomes 97. Kimmy, your party on your travels find what seems to be an enclave. You're not really sure what it is or what's going on. When you look in the distance, you see almost like a pixie dust that seems to be in the area. Your hawk, as the hawk that's been summoned, when you use your ability to look through the hawk's eyes, it cannot seem to pierce through the dust that brings you through the enclave. You have 2 choices, and it is timed because the dust seems to be settling, which is making the enclave almost vanish. You have 30 seconds to decide, as a party, whether or not you explore the enclave or leave.
I'm going for it.
Explore.
Well,
Yeah,
The
I
exploration.
Okay, that is at least 4 people, so you are going to explore. As you explore the enclave, you notice that this seems to be an enclave that is a hidden villa filled with fairies. The fairies themselves seem to greet you warmly, which is strange. One of the fairies reaches out to you and says, "We're so used to dealing with annoyances, and none of you seem annoyed or annoying, and that's nice. What do you want? We can do many things. We see that you have the same enemy as us, and we're very excited about that."
Why aren't you a cute little thing? Oh my god. How do you fight off what's around you? And in what ways can you help us then?
Well, we stay around the fountain. The fountain is a way for us to stay protected. If you're interested, drink from the fountain and see what happens. You have a new choice. You may either drink from the fountain or you can leave. It is individualized, so just be aware that you may make a decision whether or not you want to drink from the fountain or not, and it will be per person. If you don't want to drink from the fountain, that's okay. It's per person, though.
I walk to the fountain, I get close, and I do the paladin thing of detect good and evil.
You feel both, which is very strange to you.
All the fairies talk to us about the fountain, and they seem to be nice, so I'll try the fountain.
I will step up to the fountain, and I too will reach down, take 2 hands of water, and drink from it.
I would like to do an insight check on the fairies. All right.
Sure. And I have Bran and Zarius as drinking from the fountain. So I'm just waiting on that insight check, and we'll find out what happens.
Can I get advantage? Right, Riley, can you help me out? I just want a little bit of help on. Maybe I'm right or wrong here. Just trying to get advantage.
Fine. I'll give you advantage. I'll help you out. It's getting in the middle of my drinking, but fine.
So it'll be a 14 plus 2, so that's a 16 insight.
You don't have any reason why you think that the fairies aren't telling you the truth. It looks like that the fairies drink from this water on a pretty regular basis, and maybe it has some sort of power to it. But based on your passive, by checking whether or not the fountain is good or evil, you feel like this fountain, just like Fae, can go ahead and trick those that drink from it. So you're unsure as to what would happen if you drink from it. Maybe the fairies feel differently when they drink it versus normal people. Seems to be up in the air as to whether or not you should drink from this or not.
I'm going to tell the others what I feel from it, and leave it up to them.
Bran and Zarius, you hear this information before you decide, so you can choose to not drink from it instead. But this was done before you just made a decision, so I can allow you, if you still want to drink from it, you can.
No, I think I'll still drink from it.
Okay.
I'll drink from it,
Roctothon
and I'm
will,
probably going to regret it.
Roctothon will ask the fairies, you stay around this fountain. Is it some sort of weapon?
It is not a weapon. It keeps us safe. It keeps us hidden. Hidden from the bad.
I'm going to stay close to anyone drinking it so that if there's something wrong, they have a better chance of dealing with it.
I'm gonna chug some down too.
Okay.
Roctothon's also going to drink.
Then might as well join the group.
Yay, peer pressure!
As you all drink, you start to slowly feel tingling in your stomach that spreads throughout your body. As you keep drinking, you slowly start to see yourself disappear until you finally vanish. All of you are invisible. Ah, you're going to be safe now. Go to where you need to be.
Any chance you'd be
How
willing
long
to
is
get
this
a
going to
call with?
last?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear there was two people talking. I'm sorry.
You first.
Any chance you'd be willing to let us follow this?
The water doesn't work outside of our fairy power. So, I'm glad you decided to drink. Go. Leave now while you still have the power to go, while you are invisible.
Does this place ever come back? Is there any way to come back here?
I don't know. I mean, we are invisible for a reason. I'm just glad you fell upon us.
Alright,
How
I'm
long
on my
does
way
this
out.
last?
You're not sure how long it lasts yet.
I asked them that.
Oh, they say, we don't know. We just keep drinking from it, and we stay healthy and happy, and we stay hidden from the magics. So, we don't know, but I'm sure it will last a long time for you. You drink a lot.
Alright, let's get going. Roctothon will get going.
All right. As you all leave, you still feel the power of the invisibility connected to you. As you leave the Fae, the edge of where you saw the Fae, they seem to vanish, and you almost can't even trace back to where you just came from because of being invisible and the confusion that persists in that. As you spend the next day, you seem to all still be invisible while talking to each other, almost strangely in a sense. Just a party of players walking invisibly towards their destination.
I have one question out of game. How are we keeping track of each other since we can't see each other?
You're just seeing their footsteps and just walking forward and walking ahead.
Just checking.
As you get to day 2, the same thing occurs. You're still invisible, and the only thing that's lighting what you're doing, more specifically, is just the light of your fire as you go through. You're very happy that Tikel went ahead and did a very good job for your armor, because at this point you feel like you'd be freezing if you didn't have the armor set up properly. During part of day 3, you start to slowly see your invisibility wearing out, but you get to the ice cave in time for before day 3 is finished. Do you wish to enter the ice cave?
Adventure!
I'm gonna.
If it's alright with you, I'm going to change my hawk into a bat and just send it in ahead of us.
Okay.
I'll enter. I'm ready.
Alright, so what exactly does it see so far?
You said it's a bat that's going inside?
Yeah, that way it has actual dark vision. Oh no, blind sight.
From
I
what
think you have to re-summon it. So, like, do the spell again to change it, don't you, once you've summoned it?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I was doing that before we went in.
Okay.
I was going to do that, send it in like that, and then just let it do a little bit of scouting before we try to rush in.
Yep. So what you can see is that the in and of itself, the entire cave is filled with just ice. Seems to be ice crystals, almost like a very scary place. It did notice a couple of enemies inside. Did you want it to try to go further?
What kind of enemies exactly?
They seem to be skeletal in nature, but you're not entirely sure.
I'm going in with my magic dagger drawn.
I'm just going to have it post up there for now. If everybody's ready to go in, then that's fine. If not, I'll send it in further in.
Okay, give me 1 second. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28,
So,
30, 31,
he's
32,
gotten
34, 35,
30 far.
37.
He's seen some kind of skeleton thingies. Do you want him to keep going, or should I just carry on? Are we going to smash it, or should he keep working out?
I'm headed inside.
I guess we should go in.
Let's go for it.
Alright. I'm just setting it up for you. Just give me 1 second.
To the person who donated that hammer for me, thank you. Forgot to say that, so I'll make sure I say it.
Oh, he's out of chat now.
Damn it, I tried.
He's an old viewer. He's been following me since 2015.
I get distracted. I got a baby here, and every now and again it gets in my arms.
I can relate.
I don't know why I can't get this map working. Give me one more second. I'm sorry for the wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 37. 38. 39, 40. It's 40. With 40. Okay. And then... height 38. Oh, because I need the height to be larger. Sorry, I was going like super brain dead. I think I have it. My dynamic lighting's all screwed up. Give me one more second, sorry. Okay. Let me shift you over. Just give me one more moment. I could not get dynamic lighting set up, so I couldn't get dynamic lighting set up, so we're just going to use regular fog of war. You can go ahead and place your tokens where that is. They're not going to snap in place, just so you're aware.
Oh, interesting. I thought they... Whoa.
I think that's a little too big.
She's out.
I did not plan that. That's how it came out.
There you go.
I thought they wouldn't... I thought they wouldn't snap when initially placing them, but they also don't snap in general. Interesting.
That's correct. The reason why is because I couldn't get the map in place correctly, so I'm just doing it this way instead. So just be smart. Use the boxes when you can. Just give me 1 second. This is pretty dark. This is how much light that you have with everything here.
Oh, Rocketathon. I cast light on your axe.
I
Thank
will
you.
cast light on my shield.
I always try to keep in mind you don't have dark vision.
And I will cast resistance on myself.
Okay.
What do we do from here? I mean, I don't want to rush into danger. Anyone got plans?
Azarius, do you want to go first since you were so keen to run into danger?
Hey, I'll protect y'all.
Don't use him like that.
I was making a joke.
All right. What do I see over here?
I will show you.
Holy poop! Did I see them further back?
You did. So
All right, let's back up.
the skeletons seem to be lurching towards you, and they look fairly deadly.
All right. Well, I got my dagger out, and my other hand out to the side as I protect my party.
I'm gonna run. Do I know what he's seeing?
Where are you located? You would see it, yeah, because the light. Once Bran gets over there, and once Roctathon gets over there, there's enough light for you guys to see what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna run right at them. That's what I do.
All right, and then we will roll for initiative then.
Mine is a 14 total.
All right.
Well, I think about running at them. I just hold them back.
And I rolled the O'Reilly amount, which is always
Yeah,
low.
there we go. 23 seems pretty good.
I'm gonna write that in right now. Zarius, you're probably gonna go first. We'll see. All signs point to yes.
Alrighty, I'm ready to go. Another question I have for you at a game. Are these large guys?
Yeah, so let me clarify what you're looking at. They seem to be gigantic. They seem to be almost giants in nature. You're not sure what they are, but they look undead and they look pretty menacing. But they do look pretty big. Yeah. So let me roll their initiative. Dex is -2. One, two, three, four. All right. Pretty slow too.
Oh, the undead life.
12 and 17. Zarius, you are going first.
All right. Now, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this, baby. All right. I go ahead and draw my scimitar, and I'm gonna run up.
Okay.
And right from here, I'm going to cast Green Fireblade through the dagger and attack red.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to do something real quick. I need to roll my portent numbers real fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
So many days have gone by.
8 and 16.
Write that down real quick. Okay, that's pretty important. All right. Now, I got a 22 on the hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
All right. And I'll just roll the second attack real quick, which would be this. No, that's all right. It's 1d8.
It is immune to cold and poison, but it's not weak to fire. Seven damage.
Okay.
And another 7 damage.
Okay, so it's going to be 14 damage to the one in red, and then 6 damage to blue because it's going to bounce. The flame is going to bounce to blue.
Okay.
Green Fireblade. All right, now I'm going to attack on my scimitar. $27.
That'll be a hit.
Uh, 10 damage with the scimitar.
All right.
I'm done.
Next, Roctathon, it's your turn.
Okay. Roctathon is going to run up 1, 2, 3. There, and gonna roll some attacks.
All right. Oh,
Now it's 12 to hit.
that is a miss.
That's a 21 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
Plus 6 is 13 points of damage.
All right. All right.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next one to go is the orange one. The orange one is going to... It's going to step up. Yep, just barely makes it. And is going to do a 2 weapon attacks at Roctathon. Don't get any advantage. It's there. He's not flanking. .26 against your AC.
Yep.
He's going to deal 23 slashing damage with his gigantic great axe that slices and dices.
I made the wrong decision before.
He's going to attack you one last time. And that'll hit. And he's going to deal 25 additional slashing damage to you. These gigantic great axes. Bran, it is your turn. You just witnessed Raktathon get utterly smashed by a great axe twice.
Yeah, so I'll move up next to him to make sure the skeleton doesn't walk around him and starts flanking him, because that sort of happened a couple of times before. And I will channel divinity, preserve life, and restore 40 hit points to Rockathon as my action.
40, right?
Yes, 5 times my level, which is 8.
Sounds good. All right. Bran, is there anything else that you're doing on your turn?
No, I think that will be it.
All right. Demibird, are you here?
Yep, I'm there.
Cool. It is your turn.
I'm going to move up and shoot.
Sounds good.
I think I'll shoot at the blue one. I don't know if I've got a line of sight there. Yeah, I'll shoot at the blue one.
Sounds good. Just barely misses.
And then second attack, because I took that feat.
That will hit. Ooh.
Nice.
Skeleton was not happy with that attack.
And then I'm going to move around here somewhere. Can I attempt to sneak? Stealth? Whatever.
You can.
Hide, what's the word?
Yeah, you can attempt to do a stealth check.
Ooh, I'm super sneaky today.
Well, suffice to say, you beat its passive perception, so it is not going to see you. From there, the green one is going to go, and it seems to be taking chunks of rock from the wall and starts to throw them. It's going to throw them in Bran's general direction. $20 against your AC, Bran.
That does not hit.
So the rock just whizzes past your head. The second one, you will block just with your chest. No problem at all, just blocking the rock in general. From there, Riley, it is your
sturdy
go.
plate armor.
It is.
So I'll be casting Eldritch Blast on the one in blue.
Ooh, actually, I shouldn't have been able to hide because I used bonus action for shooting. I've got to remember that now. Yeah, I'm not hidden, sorry.
Oh, no problem. All right, you said Eldritch Blast on the green one?
Blue.
Oh, blue, no problem. That is going to hit. Seven. A little low. Is that it? 7 damage? Just 7 damage?
Yeah, and I still have to do the second roll.
Oh, okay. No problem. And that will hit.
I hope so, or else we are in so much trouble just from the skeletons. $25 damage.
All right, sounds good. From there, Kimmy, it is your turn.
I'm able to get to here, and I'm going to attack the red one in front of me.
Sounds good.
That misses.
Yes.
All right. Second attack.
That will hit.
That'll hit. All right. I put Booming Blade on when I was trying to hit. I missed. I think that goes away in her second hit, though. I'm not sure. And so I'm just going to regular first level smite. So that should be 5d8.
Sounds good.
Oh, very low. 16 damage.
All right.
And I stay where I am. That's it.
Cool. The red one is going to go because he had a 0 on his initiative, believe it or not. So he is going to give this cold, icy, freezing stare at Zarius. Zarius, you're going to need to succeed a Constitution saving throw for me.
Add 5 to the roll.
I sure will. Feeling pretty good at that number.
That is that's going to fail. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what? Holy fuck.
No, you succeed in not being frozen. The icy stare that it gives you, you kind of nod it off like it was nothing.
Wait, are we fighting Elsa's skeleton?
From here, the blue one is going to go. And he is going to use his great axe again to great avail to attempt to keep attacking Roctathon. 25 against your AC.
Oh, that hit.
It's going to be 22 points of slashing damage.
Please rage next time.
Yeah, that's actually what I was debating.
And then the second attack will be a 28 against your AC. And that will be 33 slashing damage.
Yikes.
Big old great axes just smashing everything in their path.
Jesus.
At the very top of the order is Zarius. Zarius, something special happens. You started your turn within 10 feet of this thing, so you're going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Add 5.
I'm going to use my portent ability to raise the 6 to a 16.
All right, you succeed. So you are not affected by the aura that this seems to be emitting from its evil brow.
All right, I'm going to cast Fireball on the green one.
All right.
That should get all the giants. I believe I think I did the math right.
I believe so.
It's all the giants, not us.
And they have to roll dex saving throws, right?
Yeah, next saving throw. The number they have to beat is 14. Let's take half.
I was going to say all of them succeed. That'd be rough.
That would hurt.
So the orange one and the green one are going to take full. The red and the blue one will take half.
Boy, oh boy, 26.
All right.
Bonus action, I'm going to slash with my scimitar of speed at the red one.
Sounds good. That'll be a hit.
10 damage.
All right.
I'm done.
Roctathon, it is your turn. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
I get the +5 too, right?
You do, yeah. You're within 10 feet.
And all magic damage is cut in half when you're within 10 feet. Don't forget.
Okay. 26.
You will pass. You're not affected by the icy gaze.
Okay. Rocktothan's gonna do what he should have did last time.
Sounds good. Oh, I apologize. Hold on 1 second. It's per monster. You have to roll 2 more times. You're within 10 feet of the monster. Zarius, I was supposed to have you roll twice.
Oof. All right, no problem.
That's a pass.
That one's a million.
And that's a pass. So
Yeah,
you're good.
26.
And Zarius, you're good.
Okay. So Rocktothan's gonna rage this time.
Perfect.
I'm kicking myself for not doing that on the first turn. This blue guy here has to make a dexterity saving throw.
They're really good at that. Nope.
We'll take the full 5 points of damage.
Sounds
Unless
good.
that went up.
No. Oh, yeah. It could have been because you're level 8. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look at this right quick. No, it's 2d6 at 10.
All right. Sounds good.
And I'm gonna put the shield away and swing at the blue guy.
Okay. That'll be a hit.
24 to hit.
Yep.
18 points on that.
It'll take it.
21 to hit.
That is a hit.
9 points of damage.
It takes it. It looks pretty weary.
That's my turn.
All right. From there, the orange one is going to go. Since Demibird is within vision of the orange one, and it sees her, he's going to use his icy gaze upon her. I want you, Demibird, to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Anybody have anything to make that higher or anything like that before I do my stuff?
Yeah, I can just use my Dark Inspiration. There we go. Sorry, half asleep, brain fart.
What's your Bardic Inspiration up to now?
It should be a... It is currently still at a D6.
All right. Even with a 6, Demibird with a 12, it is not enough.
Actually, I'm wrong. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. It's a D8.
All right. Well, that was a lot worse.
Yes, it was. I should have kept my mouth shut.
You're going to
Whoa.
take 29 points of cold damage, and you're paralyzed until the end of your next turn. Just paralyzed in place, just frozen. The good news is that your turn hasn't gone yet, so at the end of this turn coming up is when you'll be unparalyzed, but you really won't be able to do anything on your turn coming up.
Okay.
Bran, it is your turn.
Alright, time to roll Constitution, I guess.
Yes. You're going to roll it twice.
So that's +5 because
Plus
I'm
5.
of Kimmy, and I'm going to add my resistance to that.
All right, let's see what the resistance has. You
So that's a
just
17.
make it with that resistance. You're not affected by the aura with the first time. Let's see how the second time goes.
Of course.
Alright, so you can't make more than one attack or take a bonus action on this turn. You only have the opportunity to do one action on your turn.
Right, well, that's much less severe than I expected because I wasn't planning on using a bonus action anyway.
There you go.
I'm just going to use my second channel divinity to heal Raktathan again for another 40 HP.
Sounds good. So while being affected by the numbing aura and getting chilled to the bone, you're still able to dedicate your power of channel divinity and you usher it into Raktathan. Demibird, you are paralyzed. As you're paralyzed, you simply can't move, and you're happy that that they can't get next to you because otherwise they would automatically get a critical hit if they hit you within 5 feet of you right now. You can't even move or speak. Suddenly, you feel the stare finally loosen up and get removed from you at the end of this turn. So you are not going to be paralyzed, so you can at least defend against some attacks if anything were to attack you.
Okay.
The green one is going to go. It's going to try to hurl some more rocks at Bran. $22 against your AC, Bran.
That does not hit anymore.
So, Bran, you take your shield and you smash the rock out of the way. $27 against your AC.
Even my armor has limits. That does it.
Whoops, I rolled that wrong. Sorry, hold on 1 second.
$16 is fine.
Yeah. It's actually 28. It's 28 bludgeoning damage.
Let's say it was 16.
Riley, it is your go. It is Riley's turn.
Right, so I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the blue one again.
Sounds good. It looks the weakest. we go. We gonna roll.
So, first one is a 13, and the second one is an 18.
The 13 will miss, but the 18 will hit. Ugh.
6 damage.
It seems weary, but it doesn't seem to go down with that hit. Kimmy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try hitting the red again. We'll see what happens. Booming Blade.
All right.
Fail.
Oh boy.
Seem to have a problem with this first hit thing.
Oh,
Try the second hit.
I apologize. Kimmy, you have to roll 3 times for the cold auras that are around you. I need you to roll for me. You're rolling a Constitution saving throw 3 times. It's a numbing aura.
So I would fail all 3 times. Even well, no, I get an 18, a 20, and I get a 10. The 10 is I fail 1 time.
Yeah, you only failed the 1 time. So you can only make 1 attack or take a bonus action on your turn.
So I'm slowed.
Yes.
That also decreases your AC by 2, I believe.
It's not considered it's not considered the spell slow. It's just considered an ability called numbing aura.
All right, just want to make sure. So yeah, that's all I can do this turn, and I made my 1 action. I stay where I am.
All right. The red one is going to go. He's going to try to smash you, Kimmy, with a couple of attacks of its great axe.
Okay. You said it only does the my action or bonus action, right?
That's correct. So
Cast shield.
yeah, so it's it's on that particular turn that you can't make more than 1 attack or take a bonus action. But if you have a reaction, there shouldn't be any problem why you can't do that. So you can definitely do a reaction if you'd like to.
Yeah, I cast shield. So we'll do it.
Okay. It was probably going to miss anyway, at least for the first attack. That's an 11 against your AC for the first attack. And then it was a 21 against your AC for the second. And then I believe that 21 will definitely not hit you. You're pretty much geared up. And then the blue one is going to go. The blue one is still attacking Roctathon with all of its might. It's going for the kill. 19 against your AC, Roctathon.
That hit.
All right. 40, 3d12 plus 6. 3d12 plus 6. That will be 12 damage total, slashing damage to you.
I'm resistant when it's a low amount of damage.
And 14 against your AC is going to miss. Zarius, it is your turn. I need two Constitution saving throws for me. Well, first one is going to make it. Second one will definitely make it.
Feeling strong here. I'm gonna cast Fireball again on the green one. I need a dex saving throw from all your giants, please. 14 is the number you need to beat. That's a better number.
1, 2, 3. So all of them except for the orange one are going to take max damage. So 32 damage to all of them.
I sure hope they're vulnerable to fire.
They are not.
Well, can't blame a guy for wishing. Bonus action. I'm going to back up from the red one. So disengage, and we're going to move.
The blue one, when it took that damage, collapses in a pile of dust and disappears. The red one looks pretty weary.
Should I? Let's see, run. All right. I'm gonna back up. All right, I'm back up right here.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. Roctathon, it is your go. You're going to roll 2 saving throws for me. Constitution.
That is 19 total.
That'll definitely make it. And that'll super make it.
Okay. I'm going to swing once at the orange guy. Ooh, crit. Yay, my dice love me finally. So that is 7 plus 8, 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And 11 points necrotic.
All right.
Still up yet?
Yes.
Second attack. 21 to hit.
That will hit. Oh.
And that is 9 more points.
All right.
We'll shoot some lightning at the red guy. He's got to make a dex saving throw.
Think he passes.
Yeah, he passes. He'll take 1 point of electric damage.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. The orange one is going to go. He is going to use his gigantic great axe and is going to slash wildly at Bran.
Uh-oh.
That will not
That
hit.
does not hit.
Blocks the attack with his shield and then pushes the second attack out of the way completely. Bran, it is your turn.
Right. Let's see.
Then I just need 1 Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, right.
That will pass.
That's a 22.
Yep, so you can do anything you like on your turn.
Alright, so first I'll cast Healing Word on Roctathon, which is 9 points of damage that it heals. And then
I'm sorry, say that again?
you're healed for 9 points of damage.
Thank you kindly.
And I'm healed for 3 points. And then I will cast Healing Word as a bonus action on myself.
All right. Oof.
And that heals for 11. So I'm healed for 14 total.
Sounds good. Demibird, it is your go. You are not paralyzed any longer.
I would like to. I'll move up a bit. And shoot at the red one. I think I planned this out in the red one.
Yep. That'll hit. Oof. 21. All right. And 5 extra damage. It looks very weary.
I'll do 1 extra attack on it.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to move back down it.
All right. It is the green one's turn. It's been collecting rocks and throwing them, and now is no exception. It's going to take some rocks. It's going to throw them far in Zarius's direction. That rock is going to skim by and not even come close to Zarius. The second rock, however, is a 25 against your AC.
Yeah, hits.
The gigantic rock is going to deal 'As it slams your chest, it's going to deal 36 bludgeoning damage to you.
Can you dodge? 18?
Yep. You dodge, and the blow just simply glances on you. From there, Riley, it is your turn.
So for my bonus action, first off, I'm going to Rockathon, my Bardic Inspiration, and after that, guess I'm going to try. No, I'm going to try using the spear this time.
Okay. The most weary looking one is the red one. Which one would you like to attack?
The red one.
All right.
17.
That will hit.
$11 damage.
All right. Give me 1 second. Immediately, when your spear leaves your hand, as an out-of-game note, Bran and Roctathon and Kimmy, do any of you know Orcish?
No.
Nope.
No, I do not.
Okay. You hear almost in your mind's eye, you hear screaming in some unknown strange language as the spear whizzes past you. When it enters the skeleton, weird black ooze seems to pus out from the skeleton as if it had blood, which is very strange to you. And the spear seems to go right back into Riley's hand. The skeleton expires and falls to its death. From there, Kimmy, it's your turn.
Okay, do I have all my actions back?
You do not. You only have to roll one time for the orange one.
Okay. That'll do.
Yep, you can do everything you normally do.
That'll hit.
Yes, it
Booming
will.
Blade, smite, second level.
All right.
$44 damage.
The skeleton looks like it has been decimated by your attack. It is just barely standing up still, with its axe in its hand, ready to attack something eventually.
Alright, second attack. That misses, I guess.
Nope, that's a hit.
Alright, then I'm going to do a first level smite. That should be 5d8 because the weapon adds an extra d8. So
Sounds good.
$32 damage.
The undead crumbles into dust.
Alright, I'm done.
Next, top of the order, we're at Zarius again. Zarius, you must make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Oh, no, I apologize. No, you're good. For some reason, I was looking at Roctathon and going, that's Zarius. No.
Dash to run up. So as a bonus action. So you can get to the monster. We'll cast Green Fireblade on my dagger and attack it.
Sounds good.
I'm going to make that 3 into an 8.
That is enough.
And then I'm going to hit it. For 12. Total of 18 damage.
Sounds good.
Oh, and sneak attack. Sorry. $14 more.
All right. Roctathon, it is your turn. You must make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Remember, you have my bardic inspiration just in case you need it.
Let's see if I need it. I'm good.
Yep, you're not affected by its numbing aura.
I'm going to point the skeletons within 10 feet of Raktothon, right?
Yes.
Then I'm going to point the hammer at it and fire off a bolt of lightning. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
It fails.
I will take the full 5 lightning damage.
Sounds good.
I forgot that the pieces don't snap. I'll move here and make some attacks.
All right. That'll hit.
Uh, 16 points.
Sounds good. It looks weary.
Okay, second attack.
That will hit.
The second one is always a 1.
Not weary enough.
I can add the inspiration to that, I think. Yeah, no, I can't.
Certain valor, like certain bardic things you can, but I don't think that he is the right bard that makes it like that, so.
Nope.
Okay, so that is going to be my turn.
All right. Bran, it is your turn. Need a constitution saving throw for me.
Actually, I can. I'm wrong. Cutting words. Oh, no, that's the enemy.
That's a 23.
You're good, Bran.
And for the first time in a while, I'm actually going to move up and attack because I'm actually good at doing that sort of thing against undead. $22 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage and 5 radiant damage from my Corpse Layer mace and my Divine Strike feature.
It looks like the wind could blow it over, but it is not dead.
Damn it. I'm not going to summon a spiritual weapon just for this.
I blow on it as a reaction.
Is that your turn, Bran?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, Demibird, it is your turn.
I would like to move over here and shoot.
All right. That's going to be a hit. Constitution.
And second attack.
Just give me 1 second.
Not so.
It does not pass the check. The skeleton collapses into a pile of dust and vanishes.
Yay!
And that is it. The zombie is gone. From here, we are actually going to call it for tonight because I'm going to fix the map for next week and make sure that everything is honky-dory, that everything snaps together. But you have completed that fight. I can also give you your experience just in case. Give me 1 second and I can do that for you.
I'd also like to do a prayer of healing for the next 10 minutes after that fight to heal everyone. If I can just roll that this session.
Sure.
Let's see, where is it? So that's 12 hit points for everyone and 16 for me.
All right. You are all going to earn 5,000 experience for today.
How much?
5,000. 5,000. Other than that, we will see what happens next week where you get to the dragon, and we will see what else happens in this ice cave. I hope you had fun. I hope the stream had fun. Thank you for the donations for today. It has definitely changed how some of the aspects are for the party. I'm going to talk to the party at a game, and otherwise, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll be playing retro games tomorrow as per usual, and peace out. See you later.